What is up, guys? We're going to come a brand new video, and today let's talk about the length of Cyberpunk 2077. If you're one of those persons who wants to rush to the story, sit down and I'm gonna talk to you about how Cyberpunk 2077 length is. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel with notifications on. I bring you videos any other day. Woo! So Cyberpunk 2077, it's almost out. Many people are playing it, not me. Sadly, it comes out tomorrow, and I'm pissed because I want to play Cyberpunk 2077 with some cool ass gameplay. Gonna be doing some playthroughs. I'm gonna try and bring you some first impressions and how the game works. But today's video, it's about Cyberpunk 2077 can be completed in just 20 hours. Yes, if you're one of those persons who rush through the story, you may be disappointed that it's 20 hours. But for me, in some takes, I think Cyberpunk 2077, a 20-hour campaign, is just right. Because I'm gonna tell you why. You have Night City. I have a video with the map of Night City when I leak it online, that how the map of Night City is. And by the way, the game features some side quests like our main quest, like The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 features some of the most detailed to date side quests I have ever seen. Some of the side quests felt like the main quest sometimes, you know? And that's what I like about The Witcher, and I know Cyberpunk 2077 will feature one of the best, if not the best, side quest systems as a whole. The problem I have with Fallout, the problem I have with Skyrim is that their quests, I found it meaningless. Some are funny, some were memeable, but not like the emotional way. The greatest thing I can see about Cyberpunk and Witcher is that they feature some emotional, good-ass story quest. The main quest, some side quests, and that's why I love it. If you are planning to rush through the entire campaign, it will take you 20 hours. Yes, so many people will say, oh, that's too short. Witcher was 45 to 50. I understand that. Remember, this is not a medieval, this is not some big, gigantic RPG of a medieval type. Yes, the game is gigantic, but it's a sci-fi cyberpunk setting. So you need to think, how are you gonna do a story in that setting? But there has been confirmed that you can really put on like 200 hours on this game. That is correct. There was a person of the developer of CD Projekt Red that clocked in 175 plus hours. Yes, that is correct. I'm gonna repeat it. 175 plus hours. Yes. So, by the way, you don't just have one playthrough. Remember, you have 3 life paths. You have the corporate, the nomad, and the street key. Now, by the way, I'm gonna pick out the street key because I like to, you know, in one of those really RPGs that or stories that you start from the below, from the lowest on the low, and you climb up, and then you just think out, yo, I came from the bottom. Now we're here. But Cyberpunk 2077, I think, has the correct length. 20 hours is just plain and good. I have no problem whatsoever. The good thing is about the side activities after you complete the main quest. What about the side quests? What about the activities? What about the races? The bounties, if there are some bounties. Everything you need to do about Cyberpunk 2077. And one of the things I want to say is that I want to platinum this game so hard. I will work my ass off to complete and get every single trophy, because I'm gonna play on the PS5. I'm gonna play on a PS4, but backward compatible, and I'm really excited to see how this game really enfocuses me and takes my time. Witcher take roughly 500 hours on my PlayStation 4, and it takes another 500 on my Nintendo Switch. That means I've spent 1,000 hours on Witcher alone, and I'm not bad at it. I love Witcher. Witcher put me to buy the books, see the Netflix series that I think the Witcher series is amazing. Say what you say, the memes. I love The Witcher, and I think Cyberpunk 2077 with the 20-hour campaign is just plain and right. So, one question for you guys. Do you think Cyberpunk 2077 is short? Do you are disappointed at that 20-hour length? Or do you just like me say 20 hours is pretty good? Because if you play Ghost of Tsushima, if you have played The Last of Us, you have played God of War, if you have played Days Gone, Spider-Man, or Spider-Man Miles Morales, you have seen that those games takes roughly 15 to 20 hours, except Miles Morales. Miles Morales takes 8 to 12 hours. Roughly, if you have everything, you can put up to 20 hours so far. So, what do you think about Cyberpunk 2077? Are you playing Cyberpunk 2077? How Cyberpunk 2077 runs on your console? Comment below, let me know what you think about the video, and I'll see you next time on the next Ready Guys show. Peace.